What in the world is going on with Kyler Murray's contract? Welcome back to another episode of Sports Runs and Diesel. We know 5 years, $230 million deal Kyler Murray signs. We know about the addendum, the mandated film study that was in that contract. Now, I will say this. Both sides need to be blamed in terms of this contract because, first of all, Kyler Murray signed the contract. No matter if it had the addendum or not, he still signed it because there were 230 million reasons to sign it. So I blame Kyler Murray in that sense because he still did sign the contract even if it had the mandated film study. And then I'm also going to blame the Cardinals front office here because, come on, guys. Like, you can't put that in there. Yes, he did still sign the contract, but you can't just take it out because of the backlash, even after he signed it. So with them putting that addendum in there, it's like the Arizona Cardinals front office does not trust him as someone in this organization, as a player, to lead this team to get to a potential Super Bowl. Kyler Murray called it disrespectful to think that he doesn't prepare. And I agree with that statement in a sense because he does prepare. Like every other NFL quarterback, he does prepare to play each and every week. And based on defenses, he does read schemes and stuff like that. But the $230 million question, and by the way, $160 million of that is guaranteed, which is second behind the all-time record in Deshaun Watson with like 200 plus million. So, but is he worth the $230 million? And yes, in a sense, because he's got huge upside. He's got his whole prime ahead of him. He has increased his completion percentage each year in his first 3 seasons. You know, his rookie season, he completed 64% of his passes. 2 years ago, he completed 67%, and then last year he completed 69%. Now, does that mean he's going to complete over 70% of his passes this year? Probably not, but I do expect him to complete somewhere between 65 and 69% this season. I don't think it's going to be as great of a year as last year, but I do believe that he could keep up that completion percentage, which is a really good thing, which is accuracy, which is something like certain quarterbacks like Lamar Jackson do not have, is accuracy throwing down the field. And plus, we know of him being a dual threat quarterback. He had over 400 rushing yards last season. He has the potential to extend plays, be an improviser, and still be able to throw the football down the field. But the other side of that, on the no side, he has not had a single 4,000-yard passing season. Last season, Mac Jones and Jimmy Garoppolo passed for more yards than Kyler Murray did. Now, I will say this. Jimmy G did play. Kyler Murray only played 14 games in a regular season. Jimmy G did play 15 games, and Mac Jones didn't miss a game last year. But I will say this. Kyler Murray will eventually pass for 4,000 yards in the NFL season. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but like I said, it's so early in this guy's career. I expect a lot more from this kid, and I expect him to make the playoffs again. He has had 10 or more interceptions in his first 3 seasons here in the NFL. He's had like 22 touchdown passes, 26 touchdown passes, and then 24 touchdown passes. In his first 3 seasons. I know it's still early in his career, but in order for him to be worth it, he's got to knock down those 10-plus interceptions he's had in his first 3 seasons. He's had 1 playoff game in his first 3 seasons there, and they lost handily in the wild card to the Super Bowl champs, the Los Angeles Rams, 34-11 last year, where he threw 19 of 34, 137 yards, no touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for your time. If you guys haven't already, please leave a like and a subscribe to the channel. I hope to see all your faces in the next one. Deuces.